In this video, I'm going to show you how you've already done the drill you need to fix your disc golf swing. You just didn't know what you were doing or what you were supposed to be doing. Let's get into it. So, as a lot of you guys know, I do coaching locally. Recently, I've been getting a lot of clients, and I noticed that all my clients who throw like under 400 feet, right, under 60 miles an hour-ish, have the same issue, okay? They come to me, we do a baseline on the tech disc, they show me their normal throw, and they're doing some form of like this straight leg brace where they come up and they try to like do this Drew Gibson-esque foot kick, straighten my leg, and stop all my forward momentum, okay? And they're very, very abrupt with it, and it's almost like a forced brace, okay? So they're trying to force what they think they're supposed to be doing because they've watched 1,000 YouTube videos, right, that told them their front leg needs to extend and they need to stop themselves abruptly, right? Or this ice skater thing, right? This ice skater thing is closer to what you need to be doing. But I kind of have adapted a couple different drills, and I want to give recognition to the people who made them. So this is going to focus a lot around an adaptation from Swirly Bird and a little bit of Seabass's butt wipe drill. But there's a drill that I've made up that I'll post some stats on the screen, but these people come to me with this weird, right, like this abrupt, strange brace, throwing, 55 miles an hour or 51 miles an hour, nose up, launch down, right? They're yanking across, trying to use a bunch of arm. And the core concept, they are completely missing, right? Your body already knows how to brace, okay? You just need to remind it what you want it to do. And I've kind of developed a little bit of a drill to help people understand how to brace effectively and how to reteach themselves what they should be doing in their disc golf throw because they've done the wrong thing for so long, okay? So let's get into it. We're gonna start in kind of a wide squat stance. Your feet can be parallel to each other for now. I don't need a stagger yet. Little bit of bend in the knees, okay? Boom, we're here. If you wanted to squat, you could squat down. Pretty athletic, right? We're mid-foot, boom. Next, we need to make sure that our elbows stay up throughout the drill, okay? So this is important. Your shoulders, right, control your elbow height. So I can boom here, still leave my arm loose. Boom here, still leave my arm loose, right? I can swing it around while not letting my elbow drop. A lot of people, when they start this drill, they're down here. This isn't gonna be good. You're not gonna be able to swing from here, right? So we need to keep our elbow in a spot where we can swing from. So I want you to focus on depressing your shoulders, keeping your elbows up throughout the drill. Your disc should be around nipple level, right? Just like in our swing path, right? Same spot. That's all we're gonna do is we're gonna start with just regular old Swirly Bird, okay? I like to start with my hands or my palms facing downward, right? This is the easiest way to maintain our elbow angle. As soon as we flip, we're gonna start running into some mobility stuff and that kind of stuff. So we'll start here. That's all you wanna do is, right, keep this swing plane exactly exactly level, and just naturally shift your weight back and forth from foot to foot. Some things you'll notice here are your heel might want to lift, right, on the side where the disc is not. So you can see here, my heel wants to lift when I go this far if I want to reach back. Keeping my head static, right, it still wants to lift. Other side, same thing, okay? That's a good sign. That means you're actually shifting your weight. Your weight's coming off your front foot, barely any weight on my toe, and then I drop my heel, shift my weight, weight's coming off my back foot, okay? So we're here, our elbows are up, we're shifting weight effectively, okay? That's all we need to do is, and Josh says this in his video, but it seems like nobody hears what he said. We're gonna start favoring our right side, okay? That's all we're gonna do is we're gonna start, when we get to this reach back position, we're gonna start being a little more abrupt, okay? Now, here's something that's very, very important that a lot of people missed when they first did Swirly Bird. You have to be patient, okay? You don't just jam as hard and fast as you can, and I'll show you what it feels like. So if we're here, right, when we shift our weight, our arm naturally starts trailing forward, right? We've changed the momentum of it and yanked it back the other way. If it's loose and it's not tense, right, you're gonna feel your elbow wants to come forward, okay? Even without extending, right, just planting. So the patience part is here, right? If we just go extend, right, we're gonna get caught back here, behind our back shoulder. We're gonna have this very shallow pocket swing. Extend, 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 right? It's not good. It's not how you do a disc golf swing. And this is the problem that most people are getting with their braces. They're impatient. They're trying to extend before their body's ready, okay? So what I want you to focus on, right? I like to close my eyes. I recommend most of my clients close their eyes and feel the energy flow, okay? So we want to be patient. When we get to here, we want to shift our weight, right? And let the elbow drift forward before we extend our front leg, okay? This is your legs helping you get into the power pocket, right? If you extend too quickly, right, we end up swinging out from here. So focus on, right, plant, drift, extend, okay? The timing is important, right? We're patient and we're slow. We're gonna get more power being slow than we are just yanking with a straight arm the whole way. We need to let our elbow have time to bend, move in some, right, and then extend. And if you look, this is just a disc golf throw, right? We patient, extend, okay? This is how you learn to brace and how you learn to let your legs power the throw. So you stop yanking in with your arm, right, and stop pinning your elbow, right, because you're trying to use all these muscles. We're leaving our arms completely loose, right? We're just shifting our weight. We start favoring the right foot a little bit more, and then we just learn the patience, right? So here it is. Boom. Right? We're bracing. This is my front hip clearing, my front leg straightening, my rear hip coming forward, and all of my energy being transferred to the disc. This is what bracing is, okay? It is this simple. And people come to me doing the craziest, like, insane stuff when that's all you have to do, right? And you see pros do this all the time on the tee pad, but it's like everybody misses it. Everybody's watched Swirly Bird. Everybody missed it, okay? So, onto the kind of the butt back portion. So one thing I'll see people do is they'll be two in front. So they'll be shifting their weight here, and you can't contain your momentum if your hips are too far forward. So this is kind of where Seabass's like butt wipe drill comes in, right? Or pointing our butt to the target, or keeping our butt back, nose over toes, all that stuff, right? So one thing we can add is we can start making it more of an infinity sign, right? So I shift my butt back. So this part of the infinity is here, loop, 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 okay? So we'll start adding that piece in. Boom, we're back. My hip is out front. Now when I shift, my left leg is one, it's gonna wanna move. You're not gonna have to push off of it. It's gonna want to move backward. Okay? And you see, that starts giving me a counterweight. So all we're doing is we're making an infinity symbol with our hips. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? So we add that piece. We're still keeping our elbows up, still shifting our weight just the same as we were before. So all we're doing is we're adding a little front to back movement with our hips. Boom. And you'll see my back leg will now start to resemble even more of a disc golf swing. We're here, shift from behind, extend, back leg moves backward, counterweights our front, and we start ending up in what you see the pro's position is, okay? So once you get that done, that's all we're gonna do is we're gonna start using exactly the same drill, and we're just gonna start making this whoosh sound harder, okay? We start normal, we start adding this infinity symbol, And then you start learning how to really pop that. Make sure you do the patience part, right? Here, wait, then go. Wait for the pocket, then go. And you'll see my legs will naturally do everything you see in the videos where they're trying to teach you how to brace. But you can do it by yourself just using this drill, okay? So this silly drill has helped so many people, and when people ask me for form tips on the Discord, one of the main things I always see is they're not doing any of this stuff. They're not shifting their weight naturally. They're not extending their front leg naturally, right? They're doing some form of like either extending way too hard, way too fast, way too abruptly, not letting the weight shift before they go, or they're just staying on a bent leg and just turning through, right? Which if you just do this drill, you just naturally won't do that, right? You just naturally won't spin on a bent leg. So the last thing I want to do is I want to show you how effective this drill can be. I'm going to do basically shadow swings of the drill. I'm not even going to stagger my feet, okay? You can add a stagger, right? After a little while, stagger helps you keep your hips more behind the front leg, right? So you get even more containment without really having to close this as much, without having to do the infinity symbol as much. But I'll show you guys with just parallel feet how easy this is. I'm not going to do any pulling forward with my arm, right? I'm not going to do any like coiling with my abs and trying to do this. I'm just going to flow, right? Do this twirly bird thing. Boom. Okay. And we're going to see what kind of numbers I can hit just using my legs and letting my arms kind of just noodle around. Right? Boom, boom. Get a little more close to the net. We're in our squat stance, elbows up. We're here. Good. Okay. Boom. Be patient. Let my body get to the pocket first. There we go. Okay. This is 65 miles an hour, 3.6 nose down, 3.6 launch, okay? Now, I can't turn off my muscle memory on what my body's doing, but I'm genuinely trying to not use my arm, right, and just follow the energy that my legs are outputting. That's it. We're here. Be patient. Let it get to the pocket before we extend, okay? This is the most important part, in my opinion. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Patient.
72.5 miles per hour.
Guys, I swear, it is not as hard as you are making it out to be. Just listen to what I'm saying, please, and try this, right? Try to go back to the beginning when you were a new beginner and you were like, oh, twirly bird, let's do that, right? And then you watched 100 videos and now you're doing some Frankenstein, like crazy, whatever you're doing, right? Stop. Go back to the beginning and do this, right? Just easy. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's all I'm doing is this weight shift, patient, extend, okay? That's it. So please try this, okay? Please. And just report back. Go to the comments after you try it. Close your eyes. Feel the flow of the energy. If it helped you, leave a comment so other people know this works, okay? It is extremely simple, right? But it's really all you need to figure out how to brace, how to use your hips to power your arm in the disc golf throw. Thanks for tuning in, and peace.